If you're like most people, you're probably feeling a little hopeless about climate change and the damage we've done to our planet. Well, now there's a new way to look at climate change and how to deal with it that might just turn that hopelessness into hope. Climate change, as we know, is all about too much carbon in our atmosphere. But carbon is not our enemy. It's the building block of life. Everything alive is made of it, even us. The problem and the solution are simply a matter of balance. Let's step back and look at the 5 pools where carbon is stored on planet Earth. Starting about 500 million years ago, when plants first appeared on land, carbon began to cycle in an amazing balance between these pools, a balance that allowed for life as we know it to evolve. Then one life form, that would be us, figured out how to extract carbon from the fossil pool, which was pretty much a timeout zone for carbon. We've been burning it for energy, putting into play, and disrupting that balance. The way we manage land and do agriculture is moving even more carbon into the atmosphere. Specifically, we've moved 880 billion tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, which is heating up the planet and destabilizing our climate. The oceans have absorbed a lot of this excess carbon, throwing off the ocean's balance, resulting in ocean acidification and accelerating a mass extinction of sea life. So in order to save life as we know it, of course we need to stop burning fossil carbon. The big question is, where do we put this excess carbon to get the cycle back in balance? The good news is that the answer is literally right under our feet. It's the soil. Plants, using sunlight and water, naturally perform photosynthesis. They pull carbon in from the air and turn it into carbohydrates, sugars. Then they pump some of these sugars down through the roots to feed microorganisms who use that carbon to build healthy soil. Voila, carbon moved. The plants pump it in and the soil stores it. Nature's living technology is amazing. Scientists have recently discovered that applying a thin layer of compost can help regenerate healthy soil, setting up an ongoing feedback loop that brings more and more carbon into the soil each year. Together with other regenerative practices like not tilling the soil, planting trees and cover crops, and planned grazing, we can build and retain billions of tons of soil carbon. Remember this, the way we grow our food, fiber, and fuel either puts carbon up into our atmosphere or pulls it down into the ground. The regeneration of soil is the task of our generation. Our health, the health of our soils, and the health of our planet are one and the same.
When I was a little boy, my daddy used to say to me, son, we got a lot of big plans and a lot of hard work to be done. Go get your marbles, put them in the house, tear down your castles in the sand. Come with your pappy to the cotton patch, get a little dirt on your hands. Get a little dirt on your hands, boy. Get a little dirt on your hands. If you wanna grow up to be a big, big man,
you gotta
get a little dirt on your hands.
You gotta
get a little dirt on your hands. Oh, well, I got to be 20 and I thought I was a pretty big weed. Left the country for the city, made a slicker with a shady deal. He said, hold up the tavern, take all the money, run as fast as you can. If you're gonna get along in this big bad world, you gotta get a little dirt on your hands. Get a little dirt on your hands, boy. Get a little dirt on your hands. If you're gonna grow up to be a big, big man,
you gotta
get a little dirt on your hands.
You gotta
get a little dirt on your hands. Well, now it's 4 in the morning and the warden is a-calling my name. Says he's teaching me a lesson, gonna send me out to work in the rain. Dig that ditch, boy, chop that corn. I gotta make you understand. Only way to straighten out a guy like you is to get a little dirt on your hands. Get a little dirt on your hands, boy. Get a little dirt on your hands. If you're gonna grow up to be a big, big man,
You gotta
get a little dirt on your hands.
You gotta
Get a little dirt on your hands.
You gotta
Get a little